It's too heavy. Please don't make me do any more.
Quiet, boy. Lift more weight.
But Mummy said that the doctor said that I shouldn't lift weights.
I said be quiet, worm. You need to lift more weight.
Kids shouldn't be lifting weights. It seems to be a bit of an outdated idea that parents and some coaches and some doctors, believe it or not, still have. Well, I'm here today to make a video on exactly why kids should be lifting weights. Now, rather than list every single reference, all I'm going to do is in the description link, I'm going to post a link to a number of articles that have been research papers that have all been backed by scientific evidence to prove why kids should be lifting weights and the advantages and benefits that actually lifting weights can have as a child or a adolescent. Now, I'm making this video in response to a comment that was left on Facebook in regards to a kids lifting class that we're promoting at the gym. And the comment was simply that kids shouldn't lift weights because it's dangerous and it could damage their muscles and their skeleton. And I had to make a video on it because it's not the first time that I've heard this, and it definitely won't be the last. It's a shame to think that we still live in this outdated philosophy that kids shouldn't lift weights in the fact that it's dangerous, or somehow it might make them bulky or stunt their growth, or they're not developed yet, so they shouldn't be lifting at all because it could cause serious injury and risk. What I say to you is, where's the evidence? Where's the papers to back this up? How many children do you know that are injured due to weightlifting? In fact, the injury rate in weightlifting is far, far less than any other sport. Compare the injury rate to that in rugby or tennis or football, which most parents wouldn't bat an eyelid at sending their kid to multiple times a week. But all of a sudden you send them to a weightlifting class and, oh no, they're going to hurt themselves. But what you've got to think about is it's all relative to that child. Okay, a 6-year-old will train very differently to a 12-year-old, and a 12-year-old will train very differently to a 16-year-old. In fact, you go as far to say that all adults will train differently based on their individualities. For example, if a child possesses good movement patterns, can control their limbs, and can perform a number of tasks efficiently, then why can't they lift weights? Likewise, if a child can't lunge properly or squat just a body weight effectively, then obviously you're not going to load them up just like you wouldn't load up an adult. So you've got to be clear on as to why there's this sort of mentality that still exists as to why children shouldn't lift, because to be honest with you, I think we need to get away from this idea. So hopefully this video has cleared a few things up. Please read some of the links in the description, and hopefully it might settle some of your minds should you still be a concern as to whether your child should be lifting. Anyway guys, hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.